Hello, Freg here. This is my lightly modded Minecraft pack. I'll be playing with mods like Create, Biomes Are Plenty, and some extra adventuring mods. In this series, I'm challenging myself to not try hard, and come to really enjoy what I loved about Minecraft when I first found it. This episode, I'll be doing some early mining, getting sandaled, and building the start of my house. This world starts the exact same way every other world does. Create new world, and I decided to go hardcore because it gives stakes to everything. This is something that will drive the series as we follow along. Now, I start off by collecting some wood, obviously, getting some stone and adventuring, until I find a large enough cave to justify stopping, settling down for a moment to collect some iron, gold and other resources. I find this one in the rainforest, and it opens up to be massive. After getting enough string and sticks together for a fishing rod, I get to do a little bit of underground fishing. You'll see I find a new ore type zinc. It's from Create and I'm not really sure what it does, but it's about as common as iron. I'm going to hold on to it for now. Now, as much as when I'm playing, I find mining pretty therapeutic and a little bit fun, I'm going to do most of it off camera because, it gets a little bit repetitive unless something interesting happens. Mining the zinc actually ends up paying off for me because I find an 8 vein of diamonds beneath the zinc node, which 8 is enough to justify me stopping mining for now.
Oh, homie.
Now with a diamond sword and pickaxe, I set out to look for where to build. Originally I was actually considering to build like right here in this little rainforest area, but it's not really big enough for me to consider building in, and I don't really like how low it is to the ground for a rainforest, so I end up just keep adventuring to look for somewhere better. So I sneak up on this pillager outpost from the water and I free this iron golem, and after doing so I notice that it's completely empty, or like pillagers just straight up aren't spawning. I've never seen this before and I have no idea why that'd be the case. After some more adventuring, I eventually, I get drawn in by these flowers here. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty. So I head over, I head into the flower forest, and I come across this river here with an island in the middle of the river with a clearing on the other side. And I don't know, it just looks really nice to me. So I see the clearing pretty quickly as being a spot for building a base. And then I see the island, a nice little decoration there. This would be a nice spot to build. So yeah, I clear some land here, make it nice and not really flat. I still want a little bit of texture and terrain, but I do want to be able to kind of build on it pretty easily. So I get it nice and flat here, collect a lot of dirt, and it means I can do some terraforming later on for when I want to build the house. So I get some early sheep, cow, and a chicken coop pens, and I get nice and settled in before I build the house and properly start on the farm. And it's looking pretty good. It's looking nice and flat. Now, normally I wouldn't really build a base until I've beaten the Ender Dragon and gotten some Elytra, but since I'm really trying to slow down and enjoy the game, I decided to build a base pretty early on. And for this build, I'm going to be inspired a lot by Thanos. I really liked how he had like that big plantation out the front of his house. I don't know, I just thought it looked really cool, and it looked really peaceful too, so I'm going to draw from that. And then also I've got the river on the other side of me, so I'm going to sort of be having a lot of focus on nature here while having like a nice sizable house in the middle. I start building here, and I opt to go for a spruce design, and there's a spruce forest not too far away where I can get my spruce from, and there's obviously a lot of oak wood around me, so I like to choose what blocks I've got readily available, especially for this first kind of house here. I can move when I develop in the game a bit more and get a bit more loot and resources. Especially when I'm playing modded, it's a lot easier to kind of get a first base going, and then maybe a factory or another second bigger base that uses all the new technology that you've got once you've actually got it. After a long time of terraforming, I take a moment to just chill out and, I don't know, I watch this sunset from my base and it looks really nice. And then straight back to terraforming.
Did you see that?
Now the house is looking really good, everything around it's looking really nice, but I feel like it's a little bit bland, so what I start doing is I go around to nearby biomes and I start collecting some extra plants and shrubbery to just make everything look a little bit nicer and a little bit more lively. Now before I wrap up this video, I really wanted to have a nice roof on the house and the ability to make its second story for the next video. So that's going to be what I dedicate the rest of this video to. With the roof all done and the surroundings of the base looking really pretty, I'm going to call it here. So far I've got some good food sources set up with my animals and crops. I have a nice house with a lot of interior room and also the ability to expand up and out on the patio and on the upper floor. Anyway, thank you for sticking through this video for so long. My goal is sort of to replicate Andrew_Period's chill style of video, where there's like minimal talking, a lot of chill montage and good music. I really like any feedback that you can give me in the comments, and I'll be responding to every single comment. I'm looking forward to making the next video, so stay tuned and subscribe if you want. Freg out.